Guten Tag, chat. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good myself. It is a nice, snowy day outside. Well, it's soon to be night, sun setting because winter, but hey, works for me. I need my Tiernan playlist going. There we go. Mix it up a little bit. Give me a second. So, back at it with Tiernan. Hold on. Just a second. Making sure... There we go. Need to update that. But yeah, it's a nice, cozy day out. I'm doing pretty good. I had 2 cups of coffee. My stomach is not handling it, but hey, fuck it. Maybe I'll have a third later. Kill my body. I don't know. But last time, we finally started off our journey in Cold Harbor. I mean, we did last time, but we also cleared out Spindle Clutch 2 and Wayrest Sewers, bringing justice there. And then Tiernan and the rest helped save the Mages Guild conjurers from Court of Contempt, killing the judge. And then facing off against one another at the Cliffs of Failure, where Tiernan and Kienbjorn would win, of course, and would retrieve not only the mages, but Angoff as well, which Tiernan's not very happy about, but then they went and helped the people of Everfull Flagon, bringing the trapped souls there and bringing them back to the city, including having the father, the man that caused the mess, join them. They then went through the Village of the Lost, freeing the suffering and destroying the higher-ranking Dremora. And finally, infiltrating the Black Forge, rescuing Vanis Galarian before making their way towards the Great Shackle, where they were joined with Triva and a sage from the Companions. Sorry, an ambulance just drove by my house and it, like, blinded me. Oof. I have my window, like, my curtains, my blinds up, because I like to see the snow just come down and everything. Oh, there's gotta be an emergency or some shit. Hopefully somebody's okay. But all of them destroyed the Great Shackle, but the Planar Vortex is the last thing. They need to enter Molag Bal's final area, but first, they need the Lights of Meridia, and to do that, they need to go to Western Cold Harbor. And, of course, free King Dinar. So, we're gonna head on over. We also gotta save the Fighters Guild. So that is on our to-do list. I did get my water bottle. Okay. Hoist the colors, let them fly, let the cannons rip the sky. Raise the cups and lift the glass, like the current till you die. Torch and flame will never dim. Alright. How's my inventory looking? Oh no, we gotta go back to the bank. Hold on. Since we actually have the bank now, we don't actually have to go to Wayrest. I did scrap a bunch of stuff on with Kienbjorn, so there should be a bit of space left, but I'm still unsure. I need water. There we go. Here it is.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
Alright, sorry. I had to text somebody. I'm going to try and not
Secure
have what
vault
happened
makes
last
for a
time, yesterday,
confident
happen
heart.
again. So we need to deposit this. Why is that black screen? There we go. Oh. Okay, I don't care about that. Oh, these definitely just go in here. I don't care. I should probably put those in my guild bank instead, so somebody else can use them. But whatever. Yeah, the people can't see. It's life's like a fantasy. Everyone wants to be us. There we go. I'm only putting away the green and blue and purples because I'm just gonna sell like the whites. It's whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It'll give me some coin. There we go. You know what? How much coin can I put away? We can put at least like 50k away. That's the wrong thing. And then like 250. No, 150. No, let's do 5,000 more. There we go. 850k in there. Very nice. Put that in there. And then we'll go sell like the rest of this garbage that I don't need. Oh.
To see everything so alive and full of energy pleases me greatly. It is a stark contrast to the world outside these walls. It reminds me of my time in Glenumbra, when things were better.
Yeah, before you tried to fucking corrupt the entire land? if that's what you mean? Yeah, it looked much better before you tried to corrupt the entire fucking land around Glenumbra. As far as I'm aware, Tiernan and Angoff share at least one thing in common, and that they don't like, they don't like the royalty of Glenumbra. And that's why they did what they did. Or, well, that's why, he did what he did, what Angoff did, but Tiernan doesn't find, turning, innocent people into zombies to exactly be acceptable. Where did I need to go again? Oh, right, the trader. A trader. It's behind the eyes. Really? Johnny Wright, pull the knife, it's time, the keeper of the inn. I'll count to 5, you'll tell you, put the money in the bin. Alright, pull the knife into the order last refused. Oh, tell me what to do. What else can I throw away? Or sell? Sell those. Keep those. Sell that. And you got that. I gotta push your luck. Alright. Get a little bit of sing-along Doc today. I still wish I could play my music through stream, but like I can't because Xbox limitations, so I apologize. Hold on, gun. All right. Okay, now we can go. We're actually gonna go hit up the Hist area, I think, first. Let me pull up the map again on my phone. The collected map. Cold Harbor. So... Oh, no, wait. No, we have to hit the Library of Dusk first. Yeah, let's hit the Library of Dusk first. Where I believe Gabrielle is? Or no, the brother and sister, the Dark Elf brother and sister.
You're alive.
Yep,
That's
Vanos.
wonderful. Can we talk?
I almost said Valos, but I was let her off.
You're a real live person, aren't you? I thought I was all alone out here. I bet you came from that city over there. Could you help me, please?
Hi. I can. You don't seem like another projection like Vanus's. Why can I see through you?
I'm a projection, silly. My brother and I are
I'm
part of the
fucking
Mage's
dumb.
Guild expedition. Well, freelancers, really. We got
Oh, you look
separated
like a
from the others as
projection.
soon
Why
as
could
we
I
arrived
see
in
you?
Cold
Yeah,
Harbor.
good thinking, Doc.
But we're not
Fucking
slacking off.
dumbass.
We're investigating this old library.
So what's the problem?
We drew straws and I wound up on watch duty. But when I saw Daedra seal the entrance, I found another way inside. To rescue my brother, you know. But now I'm trapped too. There's a lot of magical projection stuff in here. That's how I'm talking to you.
How can we help?
The Mage's Guild gathered a team of the best dungeon delvers from across the 3 alliances. Members of the Undaunted, just in case they ran into any ruins or relics. My brother went into the old library with a couple of other treasure hunters.
And that's when the Daedra showed up.
You got it. Look, my brother's the expert, but I think the Daedra are using the projection lenses to spy on the people trapped in the library. As long as the lenses are active, the doors won't open.
So destroy the
I think
lenses.
Sabotage is in order.
So destroy the lenses.
That's my thought. I'll provide whatever help I can from in here. I can tell you this. One of the other scholars, she called this place the Library of Dusk. Couldn't wait to start exploring. Please hurry. Whatever the Daedra want, it can't be good.
Alright. Be on our way. Get you out of there. Let's go discover that way shrine. Hello again, Kirov. Alright. We never got really a good look at this place when we were last here with Keenbjorn. I realize. So, oh, hello.
Intruders! I want that one over.
I want that one with a what? Pike on his head? I mean, if that's what you wanted, too late. Can't. There we go. I did get that way train, yeah? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and loot her. Perfect. Alright. And crack.
Is this
That's
right?
10 years bad luck.
Can you see me? I'll try to show you what's going on inside the library while you smash those lenses. Here goes.
Well, your brother joined a cult.
Did you see that? I'll make some adjustments while you search for the next lens.
Do we do it a drunken sailor? Don't got along but a rusty razor. I'm gonna drink and watch them sink. Schmack.
No lost ball will reward me when I add you to his list.
That was smooth.
It's working. I switched the widgets with the gadgets, and that seemed to do the trick. Now let's see if I can get a view into the other part of the library.
It's just dancing.
That was unexpected. I must be doing something wrong. I'll give it one more try while you hunt down the last lens.
Oh, hello again. I thought it was an icon to pick up a flower or something. Kimsmere. The fuck? I swear, Kira's projection is just fucking bugging me out.
I think I made the proper adjustments. Now, let's see if I can spot my brother.
Oh, Laurent. Oh yeah, it's a Laurent, not Gabrielle that's here. Fuck.
Lady Laurent, we need to get out of here.
No,
This
telling
place
you.
is a trap. Young Raynor has already been caught in its spell.
Oh, Tallinger, let's just stay here, you and I, forever.
No, the glamour has taken you as well.
Come, my dear. Let us find a quiet corner among all these beautiful books.
She's lost.
And meanwhile, Stibbins is in
I
a
need to
fucking
escape
tower
before I
locked
also
away with
succumb to
a
the spell.
a
I'll leave them
fucking
a note
Twilight.
in case the
Wonderful.
effects wear off.
Yeah, Stibbins is up here.
Why haven't I been affected? Wait, I just heard the door unlock. It should be safe now. Come meet me in the gallery at the top of the ruins.
I'm gonna play in first person for a bit. I've been playing a lot of third person. Shank. Spin. Give me that. It's on deck. Think out your... Probably just butchered those lyrics, but whatever. Alright, into the library. Okay, I did charge my headset last night. Good. Can't believe it's almost been a year since I've had this.
Raynor! He can't hear me. Why can't he hear me? Raynor!
Prisoner, Raynor Vanos, Dunmer, male, Dwemer artifice expert, held in a room with yellow crystals, an eye of Hermes Mora banner, Appears heavily susceptible to illusions, but may possess Dwemer-inspired devices. Search carefully. Oh, hello, you. Oh, come on. Let me talk to her.
I can see Raynor through this observation window, but he can't hear me. It must be the spell. And I bet the spell didn't affect me because I'm not attuned to whatever catalyst controls the Magicka Matrix.
Magicka Matrix.
You know, the spell web. A pretty elegant trap, really. I think the spell's catalyst has something to do with an interest in knowledge. I'd be insulted, but what can I say? I'm in this for adventure, not scholarly pursuits. And thanks, by the way.
The spell seems to be a combination of glamours and illusions. It snared my brother and the other scholarly types. Anyway, we can't leave them like that. We have to snap them out of it.
I agree. We need you all back at the Hollow City. Do you have a plan for all of this?
I always have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
It requires you to get down there and talk some sense into them. I'll make sure the Daedra don't lock us in here again. Just find me if Raynor gives you any trouble. And be careful. Illusion magic can be tricky.
I thought the spell only affects scholars. That's what you said,
Sure, but there may be other spells active down there. Take a look at the observation windows and remember the details of each holding cell. The Daedra must be keeping those notes for some reason, and I believe in always being prepared.
Well, it said Hermes Mora banner. Lady Clarice Laurent. Come on. Breton female. They need to move that icon, that text, to like a different part of the screen, honestly. Notes. Noble Explorer. Held in room with Cross and Meridia banner and blue crystals. May be resistant to illusory spells. Observe closely. And Tellinger, Ultimer, Cable Mage, held in cell with Star of Azura banner and blue crystals. So both have blue crystals, it seems.
Did you meet the new commander?
What a creepy place. I can feel something tugging at my mind. Find my brother and the scholars, and hurry. The spell might adapt and eventually trap us in here, too.
Aye, that would be bad. It was a Hermes Mora and yellow? That's blue. I believe it said yellow on it. Here, that's him. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. This book is
Found
so
him.
engrossing. Could we talk later?
Nay, we need to get out of here now. Well, you first.
I said I'm reading. Go bother someone with an intellect closer to your own level. I'm sure Lady Clarice and that Ultima Artificer would be happy to listen to your inane ramblings.
Inane ramblings? Mate, look at this place. This place is inane ramblings. It's affecting your mind.
I don't know what... Wait. You're right. This place radiates Daedric magic. I can feel it in the back of my skull. We need to free the others. Find Lady Clarice. I remember, she realized something important before we were drawn into the spell.
Will you be alright?
I think so. I can still feel the spell tugging at my mind, though. Just in case, Kirith and I are going to our camp outside of the ruins. But I'm worried about the others. Since the spell doesn't seem to affect you, can you look for Lady Laurent?
Aye. That's why we came here. Look for rest of the expedition crew. But what happened in here? How did you all get trapped?
Lady Laurent, Tellinger, and I decided to take advantage of our good fortune and explore this old library. The possible gain in knowledge far outweighed any risk involved. But as soon as we stepped inside, the spell started to take hold.
I see why they say greed is the downfall of men. Get to safety. Sister's waiting by the entrance.
Thanks. Kirith and I will head for our camp outside the ruins. Meet us there after you find Lady Laurent and the Artificer.
Stealth. Alright, so blue crystals, Meridia. This one. It has to be. Raynor sent me to find you.
Raynor sent you? But why? I just found the most fascinating... Wait, where am I?
You were caught in a Daedric spell.
I see. I suppose I should ask whether or not you're part of this elaborate trap, but I sense that you're not an illusion. Oh, I can feel the spell, however, crawling back, trying to slip into my mind. What an odd sensation.
Well, if you want me to make sure I'm not an illusion, I could always, punch you. But, do you know anything about these ruins?
I remember that we discovered something or another, but the details elude me. Perhaps if I had more time to recover from the effects of the spell. Wait a moment. Tellinger said something important just before I became engrossed in this relic.
Where's Tellinger now?
I wouldn't know exactly, but I'm sure Tellinger's around here somewhere. He's really quite clever, and dashing to boot. He reminds me of my good friend Stibbins.
Oh, now you have a change of heart for Stibbins. Do you remember what happened?
Well, let me see. We decided to take a look around this old library. I was sure there had to be a treasure or two to make it worth our while. Young Raynor became ensorcelled almost immediately and ran off. After that, things kind of get fuzzy.
Well, you should get to safety. I'll find Tellinger.
Thank you. I'm going to get out of here. I need to find someone.
Yeah, we'll find him eventually. We'll find Stibbins. Mars' bosom, he's a dull one. Right, they're all illusions, or at least some of them. Azura. That's not Azura. Azura. Going. Let me check this one. It was blue crystals, so that's yellow. Blue. He's in here. Mother... You read this, open it. I place a spell of protection on this note, making it invisible to Daedra. If you're reading this, you're not a Daedra, so I can probably trust you. I hope it is you, Clarice, or that promising young Raynor. I dread to imagine that you are both still trapped in this terrible place. Magic here is strong, stronger even than mine. I wouldn't have believed myself so susceptible to simple illusions. Drastic measures must be taken. I discovered a vault in the lower levels. I plan to lock myself within, hopefully remaining clear-headed long enough to work out a plan of escape. Find me in the vault, then we can escape together. Tellinger. Yep. Perfect. Alright. Continue this way.
I take it that you are the one who read my note? The spells I placed upon it alerted me that non-Daedra eyes examined the writing. I do hope that you are a member of the force from Tamriel. If so, I have something to show you.
I am. Pretty sure you remember us walking with Vanis back at Dirk. What have you discovered?
This vault contains a portal, and the power emanating from it is overwhelming. Something on the other side seems to pierce the veil of illusion that hangs over this ruined library.
Do you think it's dangerous?
It's inconsequential. Whatever it is, it may serve a purpose in our battle against the Lord of Cold Harbor.
Oh, it's a light Meridia.
Then this excursion will not have been a complete waste of time.
You must have some idea what the source of power is, at least, right?
I have my suspicions, but I hate to speculate. If you must know, I think it might be one of the fabled lights of Meridia. The sources of power she used to hurl the Hollow City into Cold Harbor. Come in and we shall investigate further. Enter the portal and find the source of the power I sense emanating from the other side.
Why do you want me to do this?
Because I don't completely trust myself. While I have avoided the illusions that trap the others, I can still feel the pull of the Daedric spell. Find the power source and meet me at our camp outside the ruins. And take this token, just in case.
Token? What does it do?
Once you go through the portal, the token will attune itself to the access point. If you get lost, use the token and it will return you to the portal. What was once a curiosity that won me fortune and acclaim is now a vital tool in our mission.
Aye. A smart little thing. Thank you, Tellinger. Oof. Oof. Can I see Delodill from here? I mean, I can see the Moonless Walk. Or, well, the Lightless Oubliette. What about Delodill? Fuck no, I can't. Render distance be damned.
These lights of Meridia can free me from Molag Bal's bondage. Find them and bring them to me.
Hi, Dinar.
Know that you may jump from here and rejoin your friends below. What power I still possess shall keep you safe.
Time to kill myself again. Whee! That was pretty cool, though.
Ah, the brave hero who broke the spell that bound us. So good to see you again, my friend.
Aye. Tellinger.
Welcome back, my friend. Did you find it?
Thank
Was
you.
I right? Was the source of power I sense one of the fabled lights of Meridia?
Aye. You were right. I found this on the other side of the portal.
By the eight, that crystal! It is a light of Meridia. It is said that these orbs of power once allowed Meridia to transport an entire city into Cold Harbor. If an agent of Meridia harnesses this power force, we shall gain a distinct advantage. With Meridia's light, we can turn the tide of this campaign. Kirith said you came from the Hollow City. We shall go there once everyone has had a chance to rest. Thank you for your help. You know, you remind me of one of my students.
I'll take that as a compliment. So what will you do now?
Once inside the Hollow City, we'll begin helping with the war effort. We must test the lights of Meridia and investigate methods for destroying Molag Bal's plane meld mechanism. There is always research to do in campaigns such as this.
Well, that part has already been done. Yeah, it's clear that you're supposed to do this area first. So, I kind of scuffed that, but it's whatever.
I just wanted to say... What I mean is... Bother. I'm not really very good at this. Thank you. For rescuing us, I mean. Thank you so much.
Aye, again. For the, what, sixth time? Let's see here. Glenumbra, Stormhaven, Rivenspire, Alakir Desert, Bankarai. No, seventh. Seventh time. Because Cold Harbor. So Glenumbra, Stormhaven, Rivenspire, Alakir Desert. No, wait, no. Glenumbra, Stormhaven, Rivenspire. Were they in Stormhaven? I thought they were. Were they in Stormhaven? I swear there was a quest for them in Stormhaven. Rivenspire, I know there's one in Rivenspire for them. Let's see here. Alakir Desert, I remember that one. Bankarai. Oh, it is 6. I miscounted one. I somehow miscounted. Regardless, you're welcome.
I did have another favor I'd like you to do.
That is...
Stibbons hasn't shown up yet. I haven't seen him since I got lured into that library. I'm surprised he wasn't out here with dinner ready for me. He probably went to higher ground, such as that peak over there.
I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you so much. I could never have done that by myself. Raynor's sleeping right now, but when he wakes up, I'm going to tell him how great his device worked.
Cadwell.
Ah, there you are. The groundskeeper said you had a pickup. I assumed she was talking about this merry band. Good to see them alive and well. They are alive, right? Not that I mind the odd zombie, it's the smell I can't abide. Nasty, that. Ugh.
Aye, they're alive. Exhausted, but alive.
Yes, whenever I visit a library and do some reading, I usually fall right to sleep. Can't keep my eyes open. Great for when I get insomnia. But enough about my sleeping habits. I shall do my heroic duty and bring them back to the city unharmed.
Aye, make sure they get back in one piece, please.
No worries there. Almost all the people I've traveled with over the years have remained in one piece for the duration. I've seen the odd dismemberment, but that's far more the exception than the rule.
Alright, we're gonna go down this way. And go help the Argonians. Yeah, this way. Let me look at my map again. Yeah, there's a crafting area down here and a dungeon, or well, delve, with, I believe, the loot for the woman in the tavern, which we forgot to talk to, but it's whatever. Grotto of Depravity. Soul-Shriven who collaborate with their guards and inform on their fellows may be rewarded with a shift of lighter labor, or even a visit to the Grotto of Depravity. Literally being a snitch got you awarded. Nope. I gotta find the Sky Shard and the quest. There's the Sky Shard. Now I gotta find the quest. I believe it's towards the boss.
Moonlight Bow will reward me when I add you to his army.
No, I can throw a dagger faster than you, bitch.
Moloch Ball will reward me when
Ah,
I
fuck.
add you to his army.
Fucking Bankin. I was pressing B, but didn't want to trigger immediately. What the fuck? There we go. 1 out of 3. We're at 8. Hello there. Hello there. This way.
Look, intruders. I want
Just
that one.
insta-killed that Bankin. I'll take it. Oh, 4 of you. Wonderful. Hello there. One oh eight. Maybe it was this way. To all my beloved minions and peons, the current theme for our never-ending party is Dance of Death. Make sure the minstrels continue to sing and dance without pause. I especially enjoyed Idria's... Hold on, my sister is texting me. Idria's voice, it's so sweet and melodic, and her dancing is most hypnotic. Hold on. Sorry, my sister wanted me to give her opinions on clothing. Do not let her stop on pain of death. Yours, know that I am holding her prized musical instrument in my upstairs chamber. This will guarantee her compliance. Besides, I might reward her with the honor of a private performance for me later in the event. Now, have fun and make those soul-shriven suffer. Just a dead rank 10 champion. Probably died AFK.
Moonlight Bow will reward me when I add you to his army.
You will not be rewarded. Now where is... Ah, okay. I know where to go. So I'm trying to remember how you go upstairs, but this is the way upstairs.
reward me when I add you to his list.
Look at that. He declined my resurrection? What the fuck? Okay. Danger pedestal ritual. I've had gotten that one before. I think Keenburn already knows that one. I don't like how she's moaning while I'm stabbing her in the back. Perfect hose. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's basically just a way of hosting a party, except this Daedra's doing it terribly. This finely crafted loot should try to return the loot to its owner. But we need to get the fuck out of here first. We'll just jump on down. Take a sip. This way. Hello there. Slow. Oh shit, I forgot to grab more. Fuck. Whatever, it's fine. Not really. I forgot to grab more XP scrolls.
Put down your weapons. We can think of better things to do than fight.
Okay, fine. I am not putting down my weapon though. There we go. That's not too clever. Let's see here. I need to close some tabs on my phone. Can't mount in this location, my ass. Isn't there a... No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Sometime you have come to Haj Uzith in its most desperate hour.
What is this place?
Haj Uzith is a place out of time. An ancient Argonian settlement, plucked from the Black Marsh and deposited into this dread realm. We know of your mission to Cold Harbor.
Hold on. Can we talk over here? No?
You have come. Haj Uzith is a place out of time.
Divided about what?
Divided over the fate of our history. But tradition demands that you pass our trials and prove your worth before I reveal all of our secrets to you, outsider. Please, head down this path to the city. I will follow you.
I'll head to Haj Uzith. Give me that. Yeah, there is a thing here. A way shrine. So we'll grab that way shrine. And then we'll head back to Delodill. Because I need to grab XP scrolls. And also turn in that quest. So, might as well knock 2 birds with 1 stone. Fun that the bank is right next to the tavern. I mean, you need to get a quick way to make a transaction for your gambling addictions. Oh. Oh no, this is still same. These people from the Judgment Hall, or whatever it's called, Court of Contempt. Brain. I thought it was the other folks. No, I'm just stupid.
A secure vault makes for a
Mm-hmm. Let's hear. I'll take, I don't know, 12. Yeah, 12 works. I'm only gonna use the big ones for Tiernan's wife. So that way I can quickly, yeah. Oh, did I accidentally close Twitch? No, Twitch crashed, never mind. On my phone, at least. There we go. Oh, burnt.
The hero of the ever-full flagon. Nice to see you again, my friend.
Delodill.
Good to see you again, friend.
Everyone made here all right?
The trip was not without its perils, but everyone watched out for each other. The groundskeeper told us we could settle here, in the Shining Star Inn. Rather nice place, don't you think?
It is nice. And your father came with you?
Yes. He gets tired easily, but we keep an eye on him. I'm glad you told me to try to forgive him. He made a dreadful mistake. I can tell he grieves at the suffering he caused. At heart, he is a good man.
Did you tell the other patrons what really happened?
No. I thought about it. I'm glad he was honest with me. The others would just get angry at him. And what purpose would that serve? Everyone just accepts that some strange curse befell us and that you came along and broke it.
Maybe for the best.
This place is great! They have the most delicious mead.
Yes, my vision dream speaks true. You are the one my mistress seeks.
Oh,
Well met, my friend. We have met, haven't we?
Aye.
I confess my memory isn't what it used to be.
Did you find my loot? I feel almost naked without it.
Aye. Here is your loot, madam.
You found it! How wonderful! Oh, I missed my loot for last so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel so happy. I think I want to play a song now. Oh, Falah, let's make some beautiful music together. I'm so happy I could just sing.
How did you wind up in the Grotto of Depravity?
After our city wound up in Cold Harbor, everyone was scattered. I sought shelter in a cave. Big mistake. The
Well, you
Dremora
were-
in there, they were having some kind of sick party. Forced me to play and play and play.
But you were able to escape.
After more years than I care to remember, they gave me short rest periods every few days, but they kept my loot so I wouldn't run away. Eventually, I decided I couldn't take it anymore. I left poor Fla behind and made my way back here.
Go play in the Vaults of Madness, Tubadon.
All are staying in this tavern until you sing. So sing, fools!
Who knows no fear of beast or blade?
Undaunted. Undaunted.
Yes, yes!
Who knows no fear?
I remember you. You helped free us from the Everfull Flagon. Thanks for that.
Why, of course.
Louder!
Undaunted. Undaunted. We are undaunted.
Alright, we can head back to Haj Yusuf. I got the 5, I gotta put the money in the bin. I'll count to 5 and put the money in the bin.
I don't deserve this.
Yep. Alright. Haj Yusuf. I think we're gonna go with Keen Buren's option from last time as well, because, you know, it's kind of the only option that they can collectively agree upon, again, of, yeah, no, we can't let this thing suffer. Tiernan doesn't really know much about Argonians, but after, you know, Shadowfen, Lendiano is even like, yeah, this is, nothing should suffer here.
The outsider has come, Anjin Saka, just as the history foretold. Perhaps now we can finally settle our disputes and do what is best for
Tiernan's wife would probably want the fighters because, you know, they need more forces, but the Tree Minders also do join as healers, so...
We disagree about many things, outsider, but it all comes down to this. Our history is dying. Bah! I will say no more until you have passed the trials of body and spirit.
Are you ready to help us, outsider? Will you undertake the trials?
Aye. Tell me about these trials.
There are 2 trials, each designed to prove your worth to one of the factions here in Haj Uzith. The trial of spirit and the trial of body. One shall test your intangible qualities, the other your physical virtues.
What is the trial of body?
The trial of body is a test to prove your worth to Anjin Saka and his warrior faction. I'm sure it involves some kind of contest of strength and physical prowess.
And what of this trial of spirit?
The trial of spirit is a test to prove your worth to the scholars of Haj Uzith. It shall challenge your mind and determine your strength of spirit.
What will these tests determine?
By successfully completing the trials, you shall show your worth and skills to our factions. Then you may participate in the great debate that has fractured our community for so long. Are you ready to undertake these trials?
I am ready to undertake the trials.
Do you wish to start the trial of spirit?
Aye. I would like to.
This trial determines if your spirit can understand the spirit of my people. We cherish courage, which helps us face this realm's horrors, endurance, which allows us to bear its hardships, and preservation, which keeps our traditions alive.
Courage, endurance, and preservation. I can understand those qualities.
Take these amulets and speak to the people on the South Pyramid. Give each amulet to the person that best represents its spiritual quality. For each correct match, you will receive a gem.
What are the gems for?
3 statues at the top of the pyramid represent the challenges our values must contend with. Place the gems in the correct statues to symbolize overcoming these challenges. Then meet me at the base of the pyramid when you have finished the trial.
You need to finish Tree Minder, Zohan.
It is currently nighttime. Swords and a bottle of rum.
The trial of spirit will...
Knights of the Round Table. What are you guys selling? Ooh, I'll actually buy those. What else you guys got? I'll buy that. I got the coin, so like I might as well buy some recipes. Oop, did not mean to do that. Is that all they have? I can't change pages, so I will assume so. Oh, right. This is so okay. So how these guys got here was it was during the time of the Zanmir's about to collapse. The Argonian civilization was about to revert into its more primitive state, but some of the Hiss didn't want that to happen. While others accepted it, this history didn't. So it sought out the Lord of Brutality for preservation, and wound up here in Cold Harbor, essentially making a deal with a god of rape and betrayal to preserve itself.
You must be here for the trial of spirit. Know that I am the Lord Master of Haj Uzeth. I maintain the traditions and customs of my people.
So Hanil provided me with an amulet to give you.
Of course. And which amulet do you think best matches my venerable nature?
Preservation.
Thank you. My role here is to preserve and pass on the traditions of my people so that each generation never forgets where we came from. Take this gem of preservation. You will need it when you go to the pyramid's upper level.
Thank you. Sorry, there was like something on my controller that was bugging me. Whee!
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
Are you here for the trial of spirit?
Aye.
Know that I am but a humble farmer dealing with whatever this strange land throws at me so that I can provide food for my people.
I have an amulet to give you.
One of Zohaniel's necklaces, I assume. And which one do you think matches my pragmatic outlook on life?
Endurance.
Thank you. I deal with the hardships of coaxing food from this foul land. Without my dedication, who knows what my people would be eating? Please, take this gem of endurance. You'll need it when you go to the top of the pyramid.
Here are 10 books here. Values of Haj Uzeth. We, the scholars of Haj Uzeth, value the spiritual attributes of all others. Courage, endurance, preservation. While these values hold a special place in the hearts of all our people, it is the scholars who truly understand how these attributes help our society, not only to survive, but to thrive in these strange lands. Courage allows us to deal with those who may not always agree with our point of view, and to face the unknown. This dark land constantly presents these strange challenges and new obstacles, but we must not cower before these. We must meet them head on and deal with them as bravely and as boldly as we can. Endurance allows us to withstand the hardships and difficulties of this harsh, barren land. It takes patience and skill and a natural handiness to overcome the constant challenges of this punishing realm. We must bear the brunt of these difficulties and withstand every unexpected storm if we hope to survive. Preservation allows us to remember our past and maintain the civilization that our history has sacrificed so much to safeguard. We look to the words and deeds of our ancestors to be our guides, and we protect the stories and lessons of the past so that they can continue to teach us and remind us of who and what we are.
I see the trial of spirit has begun. I am a go-between. I negotiate interactions between my people's two factions, as well as with the other inhabitants of Cold Harbor.
And I have an amulet for you.
And which of Zohan Neal's baubles do you think matches my daring nature?
The final one. Courage.
Thank you. I need to be brave and resolute to negotiate not only with my own people, but with the sad and dangerous creatures that roam this twisted plain. Here, take this gem of courage. You will need it when you reach the top of the pyramid.
Time, unknown, life. This would be preservation. This would be endurance, and this one would be courage. There we go. Square cube in the square hole. Boop.
The outsider returns. And was your trial of spirit successful?
Aye. I have successfully completed the trial of spirit.
Good. That means you understand the spirit of my people.
And what should I do next?
You must still complete the trial of body. Speak to Anjin Saka when you are ready to begin.
Are you willing to answer some of my questions now?
You have proven yourself, as I knew you would. I shall answer what I can.
How did your people wind up here in Cold Harbor?
The time of the great Argonian civilization was coming to an end, and our history feared what that would mean for its children. When Molag Bal offered a different solution, the history gladly accepted.
And what does Molag Bal get out of the deal?
We allow Molag Bal's minions to draw sap from the Hist tree. The only thing sustaining the Hist in this foul land is the crystal that Molag Bal gave us. But over time, the crystal has poisoned the Hist. It is dying.
Tell me more about histories. I'm unfamiliar.
Our Hist cares for us, protects us. To preserve our culture, our history struck a bargain with Molag Bal. Now the crystal provided by the Lord of Brutality somehow keeps the Hist alive, but it cannot fully heal the poison in this soil.
And what is this crystal?
We believe that the crystal is one of Molag Bal's vampiric shards, foul relics that corrupt whatever they come in contact with. The crystal only prolongs the suffering of the Hist. No matter the cost, that suffering needs to end.
Agreed.
You have completed the trial of spirit. Are you ready to undertake the trial of body now?
Aye. I am ready to begin the trial of body.
Know that our arrangement with Molag Bal prohibits us from interfering with the Dremora who collect sap from the Hist. You, however, are under no such obligation.
What does this have to do with the trial of body?
It has everything to do with the trial. It is the trial. Beneath the North Pyramid, Dremora gather sap from the Hist into great vats. They use treated wood to heat the sap and refine it, drawing forth its magical essence.
And what do you want me to do?
Demonstrate your strength and physical prowess. Destroy the vats and disrupt their operations. If you add more treated wood to the fires, the sap will burn, and the vats will melt in the intense heat. Complete this task, and then return to me.
Gladly. Up here. Now let's go stop this operation. North Pyramid. Oh, there's no Dremora in here. Fuck. That's pointless. shank. Nope. Take the wood. And burn. I continue to love just the little flip. The fucking pistol whip with a or pistol flip with just a handheld crossbow. It brings me just amusement and satisfaction all in one. It is my most spammed ability. Oh, she's dead. Burn. Burn. There we go. And that is the trial body.
The outsider has returned.
Aye. And the vats are overheated. And many of the Dremora lay dead. I've completed the trial body.
Well done, outsider. That should give the Hiss time to heal while the Dremora rebuild the refining vats.
What does Moloch Ball do with the Hiss sap?
Nothing good, that's for sure. He covets the magical essence of the hissed sap and refines it into potions and elixirs, whose purpose we can only guess at. It's a perversion, but it is one we must endure.
I've completed both trials.
Then the time has come to choose. Do you agree that life, no matter the hardships, is sacred? Or do you side with the scholars, who would rather end the suffering and let our history die?
What happens if I agree to support the warriors?
If you settle the debate in the warriors' favor, then the history continues to live, and our civilization shall endure, just as it always has in this harsh land. Plus, my warriors shall stand at your side in your final battle against Moloch Ball.
You have completed our trials, outsider. Now we ask you to settle our long debate. Will you side with the scholars or with the warriors?
If we leave the history, alive, Moloch Ball, especially after all this, could literally just regain power, or just continue using the Hiss sap for potions and everything, and attack Delodill. So that's another thing. But also letting it, suffer, with getting, it's pretty much blood collected for just, yeah. I think it's better to just put it out of its misery. Or, well, Tiernan also. Because it's clear that this thing is alive, at least now that Tiernan understands. Remind me what the scholars believe in.
The scholars believe that the history cannot continue as Molag Bal's slave. It withers away, but the crystal will not let it die. This cruel existence, this terrible suffering, it must come to an end. Oblivion is preferable to eternal torment.
I don't know much about Argonians. Never been to your homeland, unlike those two, but I support you. I support the scholars. If your history truly is alive, it shouldn't be allowed to suffer.
This outcome, while sad, is for the best. We shall give you a boon to help you in your struggle. Without the vampiric shard, the Hist will pass on naturally. But first, you need to convince Anjin Saka to accept your decision.
Have you made a decision, outsider?
I have. And we, the majority, agree with the scholars. Your tree must be laid to rest.
I see, but our traditions allow a choice, any choice, to be challenged. You must defend your decision by defeating our champion in combat. If you cannot uphold your conviction through battle, then how can you expect us to honor your decision?
Aye. And we will fight as many of your warriors as possible. And our decision will still stand.
Your conviction and certainty do you proud. Very well. The warriors will accept your decision.
The time has come to end the suffering. I pray that the cursed shard crumbles at your touch. The cursed shard has been destroyed. Currents of happiness and grief flow through the river this day.
And your long debate has been decided.
Thank you, outsider. Because of you, the history's eternal suffering and enslavement shall finally come to an end. We shall mourn the Hist, but we shall also find solace now that its pain and torment is over. When you need us, we shall be there. The scholars shall be at your side when we are needed most. Good luck, outsider.
And there we go. The long debate has ended. Now we gotta go up here to go help the Fighters Guild. I believe Squirto is up there as well. As for Darien, that's another question in itself. She stole the treasure from my chest and dove into the sea. Heave ho, boy, boys, row, he haunts my dreams. Songs are tuned to traveling sailor to the deep. There's also a sky shard, I believe. Yeah, towards the entrance of this place. And we'll have 9. This way. Gods, I hate the roads here. Can't look away. Beg you to stay, beg you to stay, yeah.
can do this. I really can. All I have to do is... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't do this. There is no way. Why did I ever think I could make it in the Fighters Guild?
What are you doing out here?
Trying to figure out my next move. I'm with the Fighters Guild. We were attacked by Daedra. They captured my companions, took them into that prison down there. I'm just a scout. I can't fight Daedra, but I bet you could.
I can. But how do you get into this prison?
There was a portal. The Daedra used it, but it disappeared. Near as I can figure, the only way in now is to jump down into the water. If you're brave enough to take the leap, look for Scordo. Big orc fellow. He always knows what to do.
A leap of faith. I'll jump in and help Scordo. I know the mate.
What I wouldn't do to be in a nice, safe place. A tavern somewhere, maybe. Warm, pint of ale, some good company. Instead, I'm in Cold Harbor. If Molag Bal's minions don't kill me, Scordo surely will.
What else can you tell me about this place?
The Daedra called it the Tower of Lies. I scouted around, looking for stairs or even some sort of secret entrance, but no such luck. The water looks pretty deep, though. Should be as safe as a walk in the park.
You mentioned Scordo. Aye? He's alive.
Scordo knows everything and he's tough as nails. Captains Ilram and Darak may be in charge, but Scordo keeps our unit running smoothly. I suggest you talk to him before you do anything else down there.
Aye. Good to know that he's alive, at least. What is your role in the Fighters Guild?
I'm a wood elf. I'm not a frontline soldier, if that's what you're getting at. If I have to fight, I prefer to do it from a distance. Anyway, jump off here and you should be fine. I really appreciate the help.
You're not telling me something. How did you avoid getting captured?
There was a lot of yelling, fighting, movement. I'm smaller than a lot of the fighters, good at sticking to the shadows, so I hid. I'm not proud of it, but at least I can still help them. Or rather, I can get someone like you to help them.
Any idea on why this place is called the Tower of Lies?
I assumed Molag Bal was trying to be funny. It's really just a deep pit, so the tower is a lie. Get it? A lie. No? Neither did I. But maybe there used to be a tower here once. That probably makes more sense.
Perhaps. Whee! Grab the sky shard.
Yeah!
Scordo.
Did you really just leap down into this slime pit? You're either remarkably brave or really stupid. My guess? A little of both.
Good to see you as well, mate. But a wood elf sent me to help.
Of course he did, the skinny weakling. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this mess. A Dremora mage runs the place. Clouds minds, breaks wills. I can't get my soldiers organized.
So how can I help?
Oh, the fat bastard Ogrims dragged away my friends. We joined the guild together. It ain't right them getting tortured by Ogrims. You rescue Sinfrey, Borgath, and Vikord. I'll find Overseer Aruz, and then you and me can deal with him permanently.
Sounds good. I have some more questions, though.
Of course you do. Just make it quick.
Are all these prisoners from the Fighters Guild?
What do I look like? The social committee? There's a bunch of prisoners down here from all over the place. There's even a Dremora. Probably pissed off Molag Bal. But I don't really know, and I don't really care.
A Dremora? Is she a prisoner?
Well, she isn't a guard, but if she's a prisoner, the Ogrims certainly don't give her any grief. To tell the truth, I'm curious about her myself. I've noticed she's been watching you since you dropped in on this little party.
Why haven't you tried to escape already?
We tried, but... well, this place is strange. Most of us just gave up, lost our will to resist. Doesn't affect everyone the same way, but it does make it hard to organize. Maybe if you shake things up a bit, we can snap out of this. Maybe. What do I look like? We try. Well, she isn't a
Anything
guard.
else you can tell me?
It's a prison pit. Aoife's the Unraveler runs the place. He loves the sound of his own voice. They split us up. Some of us are down here, but our captains, Isleram and Arak, they're upstairs. A locked passage keeps us apart.
So how did one of my favorite fighting buddies get captured?
Wasn't just me. A whole group of us got caught by the Daedra. We teleported into Cold Harbor to take the fight to Molag Bal, but that didn't work out so good. We're down here, our captains are upstairs, and we're all up to our necks in Ogrim dung.
Wonderful. Ryan!
I find your antics to be quite enticing, little mortal.
You're a Jamora, aren't you?
It speaks. I suppose I should be impressed that one of your kind even dares to approach me.
Are you with the prison wardens?
Oh, little mortal, you amuse me so. Surely you have more important things to do than waste time with me. Aren't there rocks that need to be chipped or bugs to be swatted? Perhaps you need to mutter to yourself and wander around in circles.
Does this place make people do those sorts of things? So, I don't want to stay long for that.
Most of the guests here suffer from one or more such afflictions. If you linger long enough, perhaps you will adopt one of these distinctive quirks. Or perhaps not. I will continue to watch with interest to see what develops.
Daedra don't usually speak to, well, as you call us, mortals. Normally, you'd rather stab us, torture us.
Pity. To think they'd miss out on this fascinating conversation.
I'm still skeptical of Lyranth, even after everything.
I'm drinking mead. Well, I'm pretending to drink mead. But it tastes pretty good. Now I'm eating fried guar. Yum.
The watchers are my eyes. Their payment is your tears.
Orgroff is dead. He hasn't been dead very long. Let me cut you loose. Stay still, I don't want to nick your wrists.
Scordo sent you, didn't he?
Aye.
Thank Tall Papa. Let me just grab a weapon before I go to the Scordo's rendezvous. Maybe I'll take out an officer that way.
Spin.
Not fear. Your beating shall commence shortly.
And Vickard.
Scordo set up a rendezvous point in the north part of the pit. I'll see you there.
There we go.
How did it go? Are my companions safe?
Orgoff didn't make it, but Sinfei and Vickard are free.
Damn. Orgath was a good soldier and a good friend. Thanks for helping the others, though. I've been watching for Overseer Oruz, but he hasn't come out of his chambers yet. We need to get his key.
How do we get his key?
The key opens the passage to the next level. That's where they took Captain Isleram and Captain Arak. If there's a way out of this Ogrim dung pit, it's up there. Once you get the key, you need to head upstairs and find Captain Isleram.
Let's go deal with him. Let's go deal with the Overseer and get that key. Nope.
Grab the key. in that chest over there. I'll go back and check on the others. Meet me by the passage door.
Fire's passage. Prison break. And Lyranth has disappeared. I am in no way surprised. We'll meet her again later. Ooh, heavy crate.
The smell of fear and a mortal's pain bring joy.
Good luck, friend. Save a few Ogrims for us. We'll meet you upstairs as soon as we can.
I'm still a little banged up, but we'll do our best to rally the troops and meet you upstairs.
Find the captains and find out what's going on up there. Passage is right behind me. We'll catch up with you as soon as we can.
I've got the key, but it's the only plan we have is to find the captain?
The plan is to get you to the second level so you can find out what's going on up there. I refuse to believe the captains just gave up on us. We'll get some weapons, rally the troops, and follow you shortly.
Do you have any idea what causes this hysteria?
I'm not big on speculating, but I'm certain that Blackheart Ifritz has something to do with it. Be careful around that one. Oh, and one more thing. If you see Gwelier again, kill him for me.
What did Gwelier do to deserve that?
It's his damn fault we ended up down here. He blundered into a Dremora patrol during a scouting mission. Led them right to us. That imbecile couldn't scout his way out of an empty crate. But we really need to find the captains now.
I'll head up to the next level then. Damn. There we go. Damn. Up, another ogre. Nope. Spin. Blade, rip. That's all I can think of when I fucking do that. Yoink. Damn, no crit. There we go. Exit Tower of Lies. You again.
Ah, mortal. You are a curious creature.
What are you doing up here?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you, little mortal? Needless to say, it amuses me to bide my time here and observe your plight. No need to concern yourself about my safety, though, for the lesser Daedra will not harm me.
Why do you care what happens to me?
Even if I cared to explain myself to you, I doubt that you would understand. The politics of Oblivion are much too convoluted for your primitive mortal mind to comprehend.
Well, would you be useful and help me free the Fires Guild?
I will not hinder you, dear mortal. Consider that to be help enough for now. Know this, however. The exit from this place is currently unavailable. I suspect you will rectify that in the very near future.
Do you know where the guild captains are?
Oh, yes. Watching them has been very entertaining. They struggle in a web they cannot see, and it makes me laugh. You mortals. So easy to manipulate and so much fun to play with.
Are you the one behind all of this?
No, little mortal, I am neither your jailer nor your tormentor. I am merely a disinterested observer who finds some tiny enjoyment in your predicament.
Well, again, stay out of our way.
Spies! There are spies everywhere, and assassins!
Scordo sent me to find you, Captain Eliram, yeah?
Scordo? He could be one of Auroch's assassins. You could be one of her spies. Never trust an orc or a spy. Blessed Lucky. I just don't know who or what to believe anymore. This place is getting to me. To all of us.
I'm not a spy, I'm trying to help.
That's what any competent spy would say. Wouldn't hurt to prove you're not an illusion. Or a spy. Tell you what. My sword is back there with the Ogrims that attacked us. You get my sword for me and we'll talk. Meet me near Auroch's camp.
I have some questions.
This place, it does things to your mind. Auroch's gone mad. Says I killed her second in command. She attacked us and ran off. Now she has her own camp to the west, and she keeps sending spies and assassins to kill me.
Have you talked to Auroch?
Before this place made her crazy, Auroch was a good friend. Now, I need to get Auroch back on board, or get her out of the way. Then I can get everyone out of here. I'll head over and talk to her again.
What's so important about your sword?
It's my sword, and my father's before me. I dropped it while fighting one of the Ogrims. If you aren't an illusion, you'll recover it for me. If you are an illusion, I figure you'll disappear and that will be the end of that.
How did you wind up on this level?
The Dremora dragged us down here and split us up. Easier to maintain control, I'm sure. I know the Dremora are using mind tricks against us, but the constant torment gets to you. It wears you down. Makes it hard to think straight.
Let's go fetch his sword. That was smooth. Alright. Now, Captain Auroch's camp. How do I get over there again? I don't remember. This way, I guess. Hello again.
I find your antics to be quite enticing, little mortal.
Are you following me?
Following you? An interesting notion. Perhaps you are the one following me. But enough with the pleasantries. I was checking something. You should run along now. The other mortals seem lost without you.
What are you checking on?
Your interrogation technique is withering. I feel I must reveal everything to you. Wait. No, I don't. The feeling has passed. Maybe it was simply something I ate.
Har har har. This way. I need to get over there at some point. I think I remember how. Camp defenders. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. I'm back.
This place sure got to Captain Arak. Never seen anyone so paranoid before.
I guess you weren't an illusion after all.
Aye.
Scordo also vouched for your existence. He doesn't vouch for anything, so you must have really impressed him.
We go back to Glenumbra. But I've recovered your sword.
I almost expected you to stab me with it, not hand it to me. Hard to trust anything in this place. But as you can see, we have a situation developing here. Arak can barely refrain from attacking us. We need to fix this now.
Aye. Any suggestions on how to accomplish that?
Arak says she can't stop the voices without her helmet. She said the eyes have it. I think she means the Watchers. Maybe the helmet will calm her down.
I'll find her helmet.
Thank you for doing this. Sinfei wanted to retrieve it herself. But to be honest, we're not at our best right now. None of us could survive a battle with a Watcher.
We're finally taking control of our own fates again. Long live the Fighters Guild!
I am so ready to shake the dust of this place from my boots.
I feel that. Sticking to my coat.
Stay back! I'll cut you! I really will! It's the voices. They make me crazy. Always whispering to me, saying strange things. Voices.
Yeah, she's off the rocker right now. But we're gonna fix that. Let's see here. This is a really bad idea. Oh, voice crack. Oh, wait. I can go down this way. Never mind. There's our helmet. Sneak on by. They won't know. They won't know shit. That one I'm definitely gonna have to kill. All those eyes, you can't see behind you, fucker. Down a bottle of rum.
This place, it does strange things to your mind.
Aye. And Captain Ilum said you needed your helmet.
How do I know you aren't just a distraction so Ilum can slip behind me and stab me in the back? Wait, this is my helm. So confused. But Ilum did kill my friend Ifriz.
Ilum is trying to get everyone out of here. I don't know anything about Ifriz, but you should talk to him.
You killed Ifriz, Ilum. What else could there possibly be left to talk about?
Get a hold of yourself, Arak. Ifriz isn't one of ours. He's the bastard that runs this place. You're being manipulated. Here's our roster. You won't find Ifriz on it.
Let me see that. I'm sure I knew him. Didn't I?
We need to figure a way to get out of this tower of lies.
Who's that? Is that a Dremora?
I grow weary of this situation. It's time to put an end to Ifriz's interference. You need to kill Ifriz. I need him dead. It seems we have a common goal to discuss.
Help from a Dremora? Why, doesn't that reassure me?
Ifriz isn't in the Fighters Guild? I don't understand how I could have been so mistaken.
Dremora wants to help us. It has to be another trick. Be careful of that one.
I will.
I knew that Dremora was gonna be interesting.
You're right about that. Hello again.
We share a common problem, little mortal. It only makes sense that we work together to solve it.
Why would you offer help now when you didn't seem interested before all of this?
Do either of us have any other options? Ifriz created the barrier that blocks the way out of this prison. Eliminate Ifriz and the barrier collapses. But you must find Ifriz if you are going to kill him.
And you can direct me to this Ifriz.
How sweet of you to ask. Ifriz hides behind illusions. I have removed them. He has something of mine. I want it back. Kill him and both our problems are solved. But hurry. He will soon discover his defenses are down and hide himself again.
I can deal with Ifriz, but are you willing to actually help this time?
Ah, little mortal. I've already provided more help than you deserve. The rest, as they say, is up to you.
Fine.
Mortal weakling! I don't know how you got past my illusions, but it would avail you nothing.
You and I will meet again, I think. I look forward to seeing what trouble you get into next.
Captain?
By Malakath's bloody mace, I feel so much better.
Aye, good.
The terrible cloud of fear and confusion has finally lifted. I assume that this is your doing?
Aye. I killed Ifriz.
I figured. We started sending people through the portal as soon as the barrier collapsed. There's a city nearby. We saw it before we were captured. We're going to try to regroup there.
Good. I'll meet you all there eventually.
Just making sure the stragglers get to the portal. By the way, you impress Scordo, which isn't an easy thing to do. Find him on the other side. He wants to talk to you.
Can do. Anything else before I go?
Take a look at the crystal we discovered. Ioram thinks it may be one of the lights of Meridia the Mages Guild told us about. If it is, it could be invaluable to our efforts here.
You kept your head and did very well, my friend. The Fighters Guild owes you a debt. Before you go, you should take that crystal over there. I'm no scholar, but I bet it's a light of Meridia. That's probably why Ifriz kept it behind the barrier.
Aye, it is. Yoink. Alright, we're gonna go do Spurn Peak next as well. So, I'm gonna... Well, also we gotta go discover that and delve up here. So... And there's a boss up there to discover too.
You helped us get out of that terrible place. I won't forget that.
Wouldn't be the first time I've saved you, Scordo. But I'm glad you survived.
You could have just taken care of your own business in there and left us to our fate. But you didn't. I owe you. If that strange city over there has a tavern, the first drink's on me. And... thanks.
I'll bet you on it.
Scordo, you're free. By Ifri, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
If you had half a brain in your head, you'd run and hide.
I'm really sorry, Scordo. I didn't mean to cause so much trouble.
You led an army of Daedra right toward us. You ignorant, scatterbrained, sorry excuse for a wood elf
I'll never
weakling.
do anything like that again. I promise.
Thanks again for your help. Now, excuse me while I go find that good-for-nothing wood elf and introduce his backside to my very large boot.
There we go. That is the Tower of Lies. You pretty much have the Fighters Guild all back together now. We still gotta get Stibbins. Well, okay, attempt. Because there's one more Stibbins quest after all of this, and it's like further up ahead. Further up, north. Fuck off, Clan Fiers. I don't care about you. Ice Rave. We'll come back to that later. Oops, Brigands. That's not a road. That's a path. Hello there.
Free at last.
Alright, now get the fuck out of here. Oop. Hastily written note. It is from Stibbins. Our trip to Cold Harbor has somewhat gone awry. I do hope this doesn't prove too inconvenient for Lady Laurent. She so expects things to go smoothly. I find myself separate from the others and in the clutches of extremely beautiful Daedra. The Daedra have been polite so far. I'm, if not a little less vicious. Still, I'm not sure that I can fully trust them. They hold me within a tower. I will continue to write these notes and drop them from my window until I am rescued. Stibbins. Time to rescue Stibbins. One of my Daedra captives has started making advances towards me. I assure you, this behavior is entirely unreciprocated. I have tried to be a gentleman about it, but she is quite insistent. A timely rescue appears increasingly desirable. I wonder how poor Lady Laurent is holding up. I do hope she is alright. Her clothes must be terribly wrinkled by now, Stibbins. Lady Laurent doesn't deserve you, my man. Drusilla continues to wound me in a most tenacious manner. I've tried to be stern with her, but this seems to only make her more determined to have her way with me. It's most disconcerting. Furthermore, dear Lady Laurent must be nearly starving by now. She forgets to take care of herself unless I remind her. Stibbins. And you are still treated like ass. Oh shit, somebody's fighting it. Might as well. Shrouded Plains. And then the Forsaken Village. Save the Fighters Guild member. And then we'll go into the Abba Loria. Means Forbidden Darkness. Heartland Elves. It was also the name of the mortuary crypts. Wonderful. Alright. I don't remember if there's a quest here. I don't remember. Going. I don't remember where the sky shard is. Shit. I don't know. We'll have to go around room to room, honestly. That's an interesting symbol. Or engravings. Oh, there's a bunch of worm cultists down here. Oh, hey, sky shard here. There we go. We are now at 10 out of 16. 31 skill points achieved. That's quite a number. Hello there. Gonna see if there's a quest in here at all. Yoink. Doesn't look like it. Not that I can tell. Hello, Bathwater. Welcome. Why are you screaming at me? Were you texting again and it only just now showed up? Is that what happened again? Yeah. Ah, I fucking hate when that happens. Twitch, why do you do this to me? Let's see here. Good doc. May you make salmon for dinner? Go for it. Salmon sounds really delicious. God, I don't want salmon. I want to make my salmon sandwiches again. Oh my fuck. Ugh, they're so pricey to make. I met a girl on Facebook, or woman on Facebook dating, who makes salmon burgers, and that sounds really good. Gods, I'm hungry. Give you salmon, Ella. Yeah, no, don't give me salmonella. Please, I beg of you. That would really suck. I gave myself salmonella once by eating a bunch of just raw cookie dough. It was worth it. But man... What? Why are you eating raw cookie dough? Because it's delicious! Raw cookie dough is delicious! It's the fucking best thing in the world. I can happily eat a tub of raw cookie dough and be happy with myself. You're supposed to make that shit into cookies? Yeah, well, sometimes the real cookie is in your stomach. I don't know. But raw cookie dough is delicious. Now do it again. Sound like one of those schmucks that drink raw milk. I mean, I've thought about it. I've thought about it. I let Drusilla know in the clearest possible manner that my heart belongs to another. She refused to accept this, and it made clear that she will have me. I fear she may soon wear me down. Dear Lady Laurent's hair must be a tangled mess by now. The climate is harsh, and I haven't attended to it in days. Excuse you? I don't know, man. Raw milk might taste like... I don't know, it might taste good. I don't know. I've always wondered what it would taste like. That shit has bacteria? Everything has bacteria! You can't just say, oh, it has bacteria, without accounting for everything else in the world having bacteria. But an unhealthy amount of it. Your mouth has an unhealthy amount of bacteria, and you constantly swap kisses, but if it's bacteria that could possibly kill you, then yes, I would understand. However, I'm still going to risk it, because even if I eat raw fucking cookie dough, I'm going to attempt, with my life, to try stuff that could probably kill me. I must experiment.
No! Stibbins is mine! You won't take him from me!
No, Stibbins is mine, wench. Alright, sit still. I don't want to nick your wrist.
Oh, thank you. Let's meet
Pass
by the
rise
way
is
shrine,
shit for
just
a reason.
east of
No
this
shit.
tower. I'll be fine. As long as the Daedra think I still belong to Drusilla, they won't harm me.
Listen, man. Curiosity killed the cat, and I'm the cat. And if it's gonna kill me, it'll at least be my doing. Alright, I will sit on stream one day and just drink raw milk while you listen. Just gotta figure out where I can get raw milk from. This will be the day you lose all... That will be the day you lose all respect for me. I'm surprised you have respect for me at all. I'm surprised you didn't lose respect for me when I already said I ate raw cookie dough and got salmonella once. Love so sweet, heart so bitter, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me. That's another ambulance going by. What the fuck is happening?
Oh, it's so good to see a familiar face in this dreadful wilderness.
Hi, he was well.
That you climbed that tower to rescue me. A little longer, and who knows what Drusilla would have made me do.
Well, I'm glad I was able to help.
I won't forget what you did for me. Even a loyal servant can withstand the charms of a beautiful winged Daedra for only so long, you know. I saw a city from the top of the tower. I'll head there and try to find my dear Lady Laurent.
Aye, she should be there. Gonna presume the cookie dough was when you were a kid and it was excusable. Oh no, I was a teenager. I was in my late teens. It was actually before I turned 18, I think. Or was it after I turned 18? I don't remember. It was either when I was 17 or 18. Or 16. One of the two.
Freedom
One of
is
the three.
A wonderful thing. And I'm
no
sure
further
that
elaborating?
Lady
Too
Laurent
bad.
has missed me terribly. She really is lost when I'm not around to help her.
How did you end up in the tower?
The Mages Guild hired Lady Laurent and a few other scholars and treasure hunters for some sort of mission. I was never really made privy to the finer details. Anyway, Lady Laurent had me gather her equipment and follow her through a portal.
And then you were separated from the others.
Quite so. I must have blacked out. When I opened my eyes, a winged beauty was hovering above me. She took me in her claws and carried me to the top of that tower.
Oh, how... Must have been truly terrible Stibbons.
Well, it wasn't that bad. Drusilla was very kind, for an evil Daedra. But she became infatuated. My natural charms, I suppose, but the more I refused her, the harder she pressed herself upon me. I'd rather not talk about this if you don't mind.
Well, I've met Lady Laurent, unfortunately. You should find her at the Hollow City.
That's excellent news. The poor dear really isn't cut out for taking care of herself. She depends on me for everything, you know.
Boy wife. Boy wife. Or man wife, regardless. We're gonna go to the other side of the Mindless Walk. But it was like one of those large, like, tubs of cookie dough you can buy at the store, for making cookies. And, oh man. My mother was very, very upset with me, because I ate half of the container. Half of the tub of cookie dough. It was delicious. This was, yeah, like, I don't know, 2019? Maybe? 2020? I don't remember. Fucking honestly, I don't. It's, I was either late teen or young adult. One of the two. One of the two. I should search. This pack was apparently left behind when this camp was abandoned. I should search the pack. The pack contains some dried meat, a few pieces of fruit, a handful of root vegetables. It also contains a signet that identifies it as belonging to a member of the Fighters Guild. Should look around and see if I can determine what happened to the Fighters Guild members. Something definitely went wrong with the portal spell. Instead of arriving in Cold Harbor as an invading force to be reckoned with, we wound up scattered to the wind. I am now a captain without a command. The others that appeared with me, we've been fighting or running since we got here. We finally found a relatively safe spot on the edge of a dark forest and decided to set up camp. This is the first time since we arrived that I've felt safe enough to just sit down and record my thoughts. Time seems to flow differently in this realm. Sometimes it feels like we've only been here for a few hours, and others I could swear we've been here for days. The mission has turned into a colossal failure. Instead of stepping through the portal together, we were thrown in all directions, strewn about like so many dried leaves in a bitter wind. Luck with me, though. I landed in the company of Kamu, the Khajiit. If only the rest of my luck had turned out as well. We found ourselves in a strange ruin east of this camp. There were cold flame atronachs everywhere, intent on roasting us to a very fine blue crisp. How do cold flame atronachs even exist? That sounds a little redundant, but whatever. It's Oblivion. We dispatched a few of the creatures before we were forced to turn tail and run. For some reason, however, as we got closer to the forest, the atronachs stopped chasing us. They suddenly seemed to lose interest in us and return to the ruin. Well, I guess I should stop writing now and finish setting up our camp. I'll write more after we get some sleep, provided nothing terrible happens to us in the interim. We are awakened after a few hours, minutes, days of sleep by voices. There seems to be people in the shadows of the woods, talking, whispering. We can hear them, but the voices aren't distinct enough to make out any actual words. Maybe it's just a language that none of us have ever heard before. I'm not sure. Every so often, though, we clearly hear something that sounds like a cry for help. Every time we hear that desperate cry, we think of our missing allies. It could be some of them lost out in the dark woods. They might be hurt or in danger, or, well, anything could be happening in there. Kamu and I have decided to head into the forest and find the source of the pitiful cries. I'm going to leave my journal here in case any other members of our expedition force come across this camp. We'll try to leave a trail so that you can follow our path. We're going to head west and southwest, so follow after us if you can. Here's something else you need to know. Kami discovered that if you touch one of the wisps that float among the trees, you glow and get a temporary source of light. Perfect for finding your way through these shadowy woods. I suggest you make liberal use of the wisps if you're trying to meet up with us. Well, it's time to go. I hope to see you soon, and may the Eight watch over us all. Alright, what did you say? We're supposed to live in the modern age and enlightened age. If you bring shame to this era, our descendants will look back on us with contempt and pity, and you help contribute to that. For eating cookie dough and knowing what it was in it? Okay, listen. It's delicious, alright? Take a spoonful of cookie dough, raw cookie dough, put it in your mouth, and tell me I'm fucking wrong. Alright? The salmonella just adds spice. Gives it a nice tang. Alright, we gotta find for the guild members.
These swords, they must be a fool. Now where did those fools run off to?
No, because you care about your health. It's not gonna kill you. Maybe. I mean, it didn't kill me, so I mean... This sword appears to have been deliberately placed so that its blade points in a specific direction. Still warm. Want to live to see the next century, good or bad? I mean, you do you, I guess. But I'm gonna eat as much cookie dough as I want until I go to the ER.
These poor creatures, just slaughtered. Nothing ever changes.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Now I want to. Now I want a tub of cookie dough. Fuck, I had a stroke there. I want a tub of just raw cookie dough. Dig my hands into it, barehanded into my mouth. Can't say that here. Can't say what? That I want to eat cookie dough, raw cookie dough. Or did I say... Did I accidentally say something wrong? Did I accidentally say... What? Or are you saying you can't say something? Oh, you can't say something here. I thought I was like... Did I slip something by accident? Like, I was so fucking confused. I thought I accidentally said the R word or some shit. Well, you can always text it to me. No way, that's what you... Oh, you were gonna say, oh my... Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, I see. Yeah. 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 Alright. Hi, Farianel.
By Ifra's hairy feet, you outsiders just keep showing up.
I'm just looking for my allies.
You and everyone else in this forest, it seems. My clan has already declared your allies to be trespassers. You don't want to know what we do to trespassers. The Shadow Walkers will catch them. They always do.
So they're trying to kill them. Or they're going to.
Does a fuzzy newt goat have 7 toes? Don't look at me like that.
Pardon?
It's a perfectly appropriate analogy. Anyway, I hope I reach them before the hunters do. Otherwise,
what?
Your allies
In
don't
what
stand a
situation
chance.
is that a perfect analogy? Why do you want to find them?
Because I'm tired of seeing people get hurt. Ugh. Things need to change around here. We've already spent way too much time talking about fuzzy newt goats. I really need to get moving.
You're the one talking about newt goats. What do you... How are you going to find them?
Have you noticed the swords left near these campfires? I think your companions are trying to tell us something. I'm going to keep looking for them. If I can reach them before the hunters, they might just get out of this forest alive. Keep your eyes open and your weapon ready. The shadows here are not your friend.
Ah, yes. 7 toes on a newt goat. Perfect analogy. Totally. Going. Give me that light source. Yeah, walk through it my ass. Can't even give me it.
More outsiders.
Oh, shit. All the direction of the blade.
You need to be alive. You have to be. I need you to help me.
No, that's a corpse.
I didn't do it. I swear. He was like this when I found him. This poor soldier. He didn't have to die. At least the Khajiit got away. How long can he manage to survive, though? I don't know. My clan can be very persistent.
I can tell. Now I want some answers from you. Why is your clan hunting these soldiers?
Because we made a stupid deal long time ago. We became the guardians of this forest in exchange for power and immortality. But look at the cost. Now the Shadow Walkers hunt anyone who dare sets foot in these woods.
Well, I need to make haste and help the Khajiit.
There might still be a way to save the other soldier, the Khajiit. But you need to trust me. I won't oppose my clan directly. They're my family. But I can help you find your friend. I just want to make sure no one else gets hurt.
And what do you want me to do?
The Shadow Walkers use runners to search the forest, but you'll never see them. They become one with the shadows, all but invisible when the clan is on high alert. There is a way to see the runners, though.
And how can I see these runners?
You need to collect the bark of a Spriggan. The bark's magic allows the creatures to... how should I put this? Feel their way through the dark woods. Infuse the bark with the wisps of light, and you should be able to spot the runners.
I need to know more before I agree to this.
Your friend is out there, being hunted by my people as we speak. If you have questions, ask them quickly so we can get back to the task at hand.
Your people. Spill everything now.
My clan is ancient, older than you can even imagine. Our tree mender tells stories of the before time, when we lived under the bright skies in the lush forests of Valenwood.
How did you wind up in Cold Harbor?
According to the stories, the Daedric prince unleashed his fury upon Valenwood. Instead of fighting back, my ancestors decided to offer their allegiance to the prince. And here we are.
So your ancestors just gave up?
Gave up. That's one way to look at it. Another way is to see a clan that wanted not only to survive, but to gain a significant advantage. The Shadow Walkers love power. In exchange for servitude, we were promised power over our enemies.
And somehow you're different.
I explained this to you already. I'm tired of darkness and false promises. Molag Bal gave us power, but he keeps us trapped here. What good is power if we're stuck in this realm forever? I want to see clear skies and stars in the night.
Alright, time to go collect Spriggan Bark. I just want to kill the Strangler. I hate Stranglers. They're just annoying in my opinion. There we go. Now we can head back.
Did you get the bark? We don't have much time left.
Aye, here.
Just scrape a bit off the top end. There. An old trick I learned living so long in this dreadful place. My friends thought it was funny to hide from me, so I'd use this to see them. It also has an interesting side effect.
Side effect?
While it allows you to see anyone hiding in the Shadow Realm, it also masks your presence from them. I've used this method to avoid patrols and sneak out of the forest. It really works. But remember, the effect is temporary. It doesn't last long.
So, how does this work?
Touch the bark to a wisp of light, and then cross the bridge. The runners are searching for the remaining soldier. When you spot a runner, follow him. He should lead you right to your friend. And if the effect runs out, just touch another wisp.
So now I can touch the wisps. Go invisible. Luckily for me, I can also walk amongst shadows, as they say. There you are.
Why are the creatures acting so strangely today? There has to be something out there. Where? What's all that noise out there? I could have sworn I heard something. Why are the creatures acting so strangely
So yeah,
today?
I can't kill anybody. I have to avoid conflict with the...
Is that sound coming? What's all that noise out there? I could have sworn I heard something. Why are the creatures acting so strangely today? I could have sworn I heard something. What's all that noise out there? There has to be something out there. Where in Ifri's name is that sound coming? I could have sworn I heard something. There has to be something out there. Where in Ifri's name is that? Why are the creatures acting so strangely today?
Motherfucker. Die, Spriggan, please. Alright, there's another boss up there to discover. I don't like these quests. Or no. Okay. I don't like this part of the quest. Alright, everything else is fine with it, right? I just don't like that it's not a longer timer. I find that to be mildly infuriating. I'm fine with stealth missions. I just don't like it when there's a timer on the buff to actually, you know, go after the guy. What do you mean, failed? Are you high, game? I remember I struggled so much on this with Keenbjorn. Can I just go into the camp? Like, it's clearly right here. No, you're gonna make me do all that work. And they're never gonna update this quest. They're never going to. One of my least favorite objectives. Hey, streaming Zomboid. Apparently, Build 42 is now multiplayer after like a year. Or what feels like a year.
What's all that noise out there? Why are the creatures acting so strangely today? I could have sworn I heard something. What's all that noise out there? There has to be something out there. Where in Ifri's name is... What's all that noise out there?
Just keep going, dude. Grab this wisp.
Acting so strangely today. There has to be something out there. Where in Ifri's name is that sound coming from? I could have sworn I heard something.
Give us the cat, Snake, and we'll end your
Leave the
life quickly.
outsider alone, warm bloods. You will not come outside.
I'm hurt!
While they are distracted, we shall find a safe place.
There we go.
The Khajiit elf. I know the best way into the tower. You are with the Khajiit outsider. I know this. Go. Talk to your friend.
Hello, Lamia.
The Lamia needs to calm down and back off. I can provide more help to the Khajiit than she can.
This one does not understand the game the little elf and the snake thing are playing. But we have something important to do. We need to get into this tower. The key to our victory. It's in there. I know this to be true.
Tell me what you're talking about.
We heard voices in the woods. We thought it was other members of our expedition calling to us for help. But Captain Alfari figured it out. The voice comes from this tower. Whoever is locked in there needs our help, and he will help us in return.
Aye, that voice must be from King Dinar. He's a prisoner in the tower, and we do need to rescue him.
The last Elliot King here? Then Captain Alfari was right. The key to our victory is locked away in that tower.
What do you know about the Lamia?
The wood elves started hunting us almost as soon as we stepped into this dread forest. They killed Captain Alfari in cold blood. I barely escaped. The snake thing found this one, lost and injured, and led me safely through the woods.
My headphone cushions were not on properly. Sorry about that. Why are the Lamia and the Wood Elf fighting?
This one isn't sure. The little elf appeared out of nowhere. But at least she didn't try to kill Camus like the other elves did. They both claim to know how to get inside the tower, but Camus doesn't trust either one of them.
I agree. Head for the city to the east. It's safe there. I'll investigate the tower.
A safe haven in this place. Camus looks forward to seeing such a thing. Let me rest for a moment before I head out. I wish I could go with you, but until my injuries heal, I would only slow you down. Good luck, my friend.
Do you have any advice before you head to the city?
This one doesn't know very much about this area, but this one always has opinions.
Sorry.
Ask what you will, and I will answer.
What do you know?
I can do.
What do you know about the Wood Elves so far?
The little elves are ruthless killers. They call themselves the Shadow Walkers. As far as this one can tell, they hunt and kill anything that enters these dark woods. They never even gave us a chance to beg for our lives before they killed Alfari.
And what do you know about Farianel?
Camus never saw her before. She stepped out of the shadows, but she didn't attack immediately. It is apparent to this one that she is anxious about something, and she seems eager to help us. Perhaps too eager, if you know what Camus means.
What do you know about the Lamias?
When we were searching the woods, we ran into a few snake things. They attacked us when we got too close. They never seemed to actively hunt us, though. And of course, that snake thing over there helped Camus. I did notice something else, however.
And what was that?
When we were resting at one of the campfires, a group of snake things rushed toward us. But they didn't attack us. They charged the elves sneaking around our camp. The two groups don't seem to like each other. They may even be at war.
If I decided to ask one of them for help, who would you choose in my situation?
Oh, what a choice. Like deciding whether to roast slowly or leap right into the flames. There is no good answer. But if we were seeking allies, Camus would choose the elves. They are strong and capable. They could be a great help against Molag Bal.
Not the Lamias.
Well, the friendly snake thing did help me. We shouldn't dismiss them out of hand. They lack organization and fighting skills. But Camus can't deny their ferocity. Perhaps they are worthy of consideration as well.
So, alright. Last time with Keenbjorn, we did the Lamias with the reason of Keenbjorn has actually had some interactions with the Lamias from Shadowfen, I believe. Not very positive, but considering it was a chance with the Lamias here. But Tiernan doesn't really know much about Lamias like Keenbjorn and Lendiano do. Lendiano is going to choose the Wood Elves. Keenbjorn would choose the Lamias. Tiernan's wife would definitely choose the Wood Elves, mainly because Lamias are pretty much monsters. Tiernan would choose the Wood Elves out of the fact he isn't very sure about the Lamias and how effective they could be.
I know you can't forgive my clan for what it's done, but they adhere to an ancient promise that will never come to pass. I can help you, though. No one knows that tower better than I do, but I need to ask for your help in return. It's important.
And also, they would, you know, gain penitence. I think that would be the right word. For, you know, all this shit.
We shall help you enter the tower, but first you must help us against these foul wood elves. Do not listen to their lies. They murder our children for no reason. Please, you must help me save the little ones.
Oh yeah, that's another reason why Kimbjorn sided with the Lamias, because he doesn't like children being killed. The Wood Elves are killing your children.
We never asked to be dragged into Cold Harbor. We never made a deal with the Daedric Prince. But ever since we got here, the Wood Elves raid our nests and slaughter our children. This cycle of murder needs to end.
Why do you need help? Why do you need me?
You are a hero. You stride through Cold Harbor with confidence, and not even the Wood Elves can touch you. You can win this battle for us, and we will be in your debt. We will show you how to enter the tower, even help you in your
The fact
mission.
that the Wood Elves are possibly killing the Lamia's children does set some alarms off for Tiernan, but just unsure. What about the Wood Elves and our people?
They are monsters. They destroy our eggs and slaughter my people. If you aid the Wood Elves, we can never trust you. The Lamias are powerful. We would be of great help to you, but only...
I know you can't forgive my clan for what it's done, but they adhere. You have to help me convince my clan to break this ages-old agreement. We've guarded these woods and that cursed tower, assuming that one day Molag Bal would reward us and let us return to Valenwood. But that's never going to happen.
And how can I change the minds of the Shadow Walkers?
Like me, you've been outside this forest. You know about Molag Bal's plan. You know about the plane meld. You have to tell them that our agreement is worthless. How can we ever return to Nirn if Molag Bal destroys it?
What about the Lamia and her people?
Those monsters. We've been at war with them for ages. My people will never listen to you if you take their side. The Shadow Walkers are powerful. We would be of great help to you, but only if you aid me and convince my people.
Tiernan certainly doesn't want to kill the Wood Elves or the Lamia in this entire thing. It just seems unjustified and unneeded. Their target needs to be the Dremora. Why should I help you and not the Lamia?
You've seen my people fight. We're trained to kill. It's what we do. Maybe if you can show them that Molag Bal has been using us, lying to us, maybe they'll see his treachery for what it is and join your cause.
I'll help you.
I knew you would help me. I'll show you how to get into the tower, but first, you need to convince my people to end their service to Molag Bal. And to do that, you'll have to prove yourself to my clan. In order to help my people, you're probably going to have to do some things you may not like. You need to accomplish a deed of honor before they'll even let you near them. Otherwise, you'll be greeted by a hail of arrows.
A deed of honor?
I don't want to get into details with the Lamia standing nearby. Meet me at the bridge to the east of here. We'll talk there. Just be careful. Any other Lamias you meet won't be as friendly as Ziknith.
I'll meet you at the bridge.
You disappoint me, outsider, choosing to side with murderers and thieves instead of us. My people will no longer sit back and hope for peace. We will take our children back. You just watch and see.
Meet Farian out at the bridge. Oh, that was not the right button. I was trying to swap to my other bar to go into stealth, but that didn't work. Butterflies!
Sorry I was delayed. It was harder to get rid of Ziknith than I thought it would be. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, I remember. Before my people will even listen to you, you need to perform an honor deed. It has to be an act that benefits my clan. Something they would expect one of us to be able to accomplish.
And what do you suggest?
To really make an impression, you need to hurt the Lamias. Kill them, burn their eggs, and defeat their champion. Even our strongest warriors haven't been able to accomplish that. Do these things, and that should be enough to get you an audience.
Hold on. No, you have been killing their children. You've been slaughtering their eggs. Listen, I get that they're monsters and everything, but I think defeating their champion would be more sufficient.
Maybe. That's certainly more than any of my people have been able to do. It won't be easy, though. She's a powerful old
Better
snake.
than Tiernan becoming
Her
a
cave is at
fucking
the highest
baby
point
killer.
in the Lamia camp.
Knowing that now, that, you know, that truth is that what the Lamia said is true, definitely doesn't make Tiernan happy about the Wood Elves. So we'll go defeat their champion, in and out, and we don't need to kill any babies. Spin. Spin.
The champion
There.
is dead. Let's return to the camp where your friend was killed. There's a portal stone there that we can use to reach the council.
And we didn't have to murder any children. I would rather that outcome. So would Tiernan. Tiernan's wife, on the other hand, it's a miracle either both of them ever got married. I gotta itch my ear. Alright, there we go.
So this is the outsider that Thorinil has been dragging around the forest. Interesting. You're lucky, outsider. The only thing keeping me from sticking my knife in you right now is our code. But if you think I'm going to help you, think again.
I mean, pretty tiny dagger you got there. If you want, we can see who can draw faster.
You dare challenge me? You test my patience, fool. Be gone, before I forget my manners and got you where you stand.
I just gutted a Lamia, their champion, as a trophy for your people. I mean, if you want to give up that little immortality that Molag Bal gave you for a knife for a dagger in the stomach, I'm more than happy to oblige.
I like your confidence, outsider. You've got some bark on your hide. And that's exactly what you're going to need if you go up against Elder Glynn. Don't take no for an answer and keep pushing them. do that, and he eventually gives in.
I wasn't expecting any of the Shadow Walkers to be here. They haven't attacked yet, so that's a good sign. Just don't do anything to make them nervous, alright?
Why do you think they're here?
Well, I told you that killing Lamias would get their attention. You performed an honor deed. They respect that. Hopefully that respect will last long enough for you to help me before they decide to kill you.
So what do we do now?
You stay here. I'll go see the council and give them the Lamia's head. That should be all the incentive they need to agree to listen to you. In the meantime, talk to the Wood Elves here. Any information you gain is just another arrow in your quiver. I'll return shortly. You'll be safe here, I promise.
I have to talk to her again.
I like it.
While I'm gone.
I don't remember the last time I talked to an outsider. Killed one, sure, I do that all the time. But talk, that's a new one for me. I was born and bred in these woods, never ventured outside its borders. Always wondered what was out there.
Aye, well, if you want to know what's out there, you can help me convince your elders and break this vow. Clearly it doesn't do much for you.
You don't honestly believe you can do that, do you? My people made a vow to protect this citadel long before I was born. The elders are ancient and stuck in their ways. They'd never agree to break our oath.
Well, all the help I can get to convince them to leave and come with me would be, well, more than obliged.
We get to see bright skies and clear water. I've only heard stories about such things. Listen, if you speak to Elder Elsoril, show some compassion. Life on a council can be harsh and unforgiving.
Farinil is like a sister to me. I always convinced her to give up her foolish plan, and then you showed up. Well, since you made it this far, we might as well try it her way. I guess any chance, no matter how remote, is worth the trouble.
So what do you suggest? What do you suggest I do to convince the council to listen to me?
I hope I don't live to regret this. Inril is the oldest member of the council. She's also the most willing to listen. But you have to show her some respect. Let her speak. Respond only when spoken to. That's all I can think of. Hope it helps.
You don't look tough enough to have beaten the Lamia champion, but even a mighty storm starts with a light breeze. Still, an honor deed is an honor deed. Maybe the Council of Elders will actually agree to meet with you.
Aye, I would certainly hope. So, anything I should keep in mind when I see the council?
I'm not sure I should help you, but you seem to be on Farinil's good side. Maybe if I give you some advice, I'll get on her good side too. I recommend you try a little humor when you talk to Thor. He's a dry old leaf, but he does like to laugh.
Good news. The council's...
You're lucky, outsider. You did. I like your confidence, outsider. You've got some bark on your hide.
Take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer.
We get to see bright skies.
Compassion.
The council will see you, but this won't be easy. You have one chance to convince them, so make sure you put your best foot forward. My people, our future, depends on it. We can't continue to be prisoners in our own forest.
Aye, I agree. Any last words of advice before I meet with them?
Dealing with the council can be tricky. It's a collection of individuals, each with his or her own idiosyncrasies. They are devoted to Molag Bal and our oath of servitude. It won't be easy to convince them to break those ancient promises.
So there might be a good chance that I'm going to fail.
You can't fail. You just can't. Were the Shadow Walkers down here helpful? Do you need to talk to them again? When you're ready, just use the portal behind me. Present a good argument and make it count.
Alright, let's go.
This is a great privilege allowing you to stand here. Never before has an outsider been permitted to set foot on this platform. My daughter, however, was insistent that we speak with you. We shall hear what you have to say.
Aye, Farinil said that a contract binds you to Molag Bal.
Yes, we have sworn to protect the passage that leads to the tower known as the Lightless Oubliette. In exchange, We have been given the gift of shadow walking. When our contract is fulfilled, the Daedric Prince shall send us back to Valenwood.
Hold on. Shit, I should have taken screenshots. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
I have nothing more to say to you.
They're gone.
This is a great privilege allowing you to stand here. Never before has an outsider been permitted to set foot on this platform. My daughter, however, was insistent that we speak with you. We shall hear what you have to say. Yes, we have sworn to protect the passage that leads to the tower known as the Lightless Oubliette. In exchange, we have been given the gift of shadow walking. When our contract is fulfilled, the Daedric Prince shall send us back to Valenwood.
Shit. See how well that's worked out so far. What's a few hundred years when you're having fun, right?
Well, yes, we still await our day of release. Hundreds of years, however, do not mean much in a place where lives are measured in eternity. What makes you think Molag Bal will break our agreement?
I'd certainly never trust anyone who decorates my home with Daedric... who would decorate my home with Daedric anchors. Especially when it comes to the entirety of Nirn.
You have a wit about you, and your words have given me much to consider. Have a care, though. Valenwood was once my home. Speak to the other elders while I think about this.
You poor child. Dealing with those disgusting lamias as you navigated the moonless walk must have been so unnerving. Such horrible creatures. Now, sad little Farinil mentioned that you bring us news from Nirn. What is it?
Molag Bal plans to destroy Nirn, and his invasion has already begun.
Such terrible news. But how can I know that what you say is true? It makes no sense. Why would Molag Bal destroy our beautiful and beloved Valenwood?
Listen, lass. I've seen the Daedric anchors, and thousands have already died.
All animals that roam the Valenwood, the people, I shall consider what you have told me and pray for an end to the pain and suffering. Thank you for sharing this news with me.
So far, so good.
You have accomplished much, outsider. Survived the moonless walk, performed an honored deed. Well done. I shall listen to your words and consider them with great respect. I promise you this much at least. Now, tell me, why are you here?
Come to tell you that Molag Bal has lied to you, and he's never going to let you leave. But if you help me, maybe you can return to Valenwood.
You must understand. To simply accept the word of an outsider, to turn our backs on everything we believe. You ask much, stranger. Still, Farinil has been insistent about the very same concern. Tell me something to sway my opinion.
Lass, I don't know much about Valenwood, but just like the rest of Nirn, all Oblivion, Tamriel as well, it's going to be destroyed. Valenwood isn't going to be spared, and it'll be gone, destroyed, unless we do something here and now.
This news disturbs me. Thank you for sharing this information with us. Speak to the other elders while I consider what you've said.
Spew forth your lies and be quick about it. I have a great many things to contemplate today.
Well, perhaps you can contemplate about how Molech Ball is using you, your people, and how he's going to destroy Valenwood, unless you help us.
That annoying Faranil has convinced you of her fables, hasn't she? I tire of this old argument. But you did perform an honor deed. I shall give you one chance to convince me that we are being duped. Go ahead.
I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for the chains that were destroying our world. Thousands have already died. From Hammerfell to High Rock, Skyrim, Cyrodiil, Morrowind, Blackmarsh, Valenwood, Elsewhere, Somerset Isles. People are dying. And you still think that this god will let you go home after?
I do not give a damn about your respect. What does the opinion of an outsider matter to me? I just want the truth. I have listened to your words as the honor deed demanded. Now go away and leave me be.
We have heard enough. Use the portal and return to my daughter's side. You have given us much to discuss, outsider.
I think I chose the wrong thing with him.
You're back. Tell me everything. Did it go well? Were you able to convince them?
I think. I spoke to each of them and they're discussing what to do now.
Of course they are. That's what the council does. Sometimes I think that's all they ever do. But do you think they're going to help you?
I'm not sure. I did my best, but we will see.
Of course you did. I know you did. Now we just have to wait. Ah, someone's stepping through the portal now. Here comes the council.
Outsider, step forth and hear the decision of the Council of Elders. The Council has discussed what you told us, debated your words from every angle, even drew upon Faranil's arguments from past meetings. Understand that we did not reach our decision lightly.
And what has your council decided?
The Council can no longer ignore the truth happening around us. For too long we obeyed our vows and waited for a reward that will never be granted. Should we continue on our path, even after Valenwood is destroyed?
And what does this mean?
It means that your argument has convinced us. I sent runners to unlock the ruined passage that leads to the tower. My daughter said that you were interested in the place. I will also send a group of soldiers to aid you against Molag Ball.
Thank you, Elder.
What did my father say? Did you
Hold on, let me...
What did my father say? Did you convince them?
The council has agreed to help.
Yes, you did it. You really did it. I've tried for so long to convince them, and now we can finally leave this wretched place. I can look upon a real sky. What did my father tell you to do?
That I need to go to the tower. And he sent someone to open the door.
When the council finally makes a decision, they act with speed and certainty. I suggest you head for the door to the ruined passage as quickly as you can. I'm going to talk to my father. I want to be a part of the group we send to help you.
And now we make our way to King Dinar himself and the lightless oubliette. Let's go discover the way shrine. Not my best acting there, but I did what I could with what I could think of. Let me go discover that boss real quick. There we go. That boss is a bitch right there. I've had so many failed attempts with even with Kimbjorn and a group of people, or at least like 2 failed attempts. Its ice abilities were a pain in the ass. Lightless Oubliettes. Cold Harbor is a series of prisons within prisons. The Lightless Oubliette was specifically built to hold entities who can manipulate light to magical ends. The Wardens of the Oubliette are careful to use only lights of the colder spectra, as these are less susceptible to refocusing.
Crystal with you. You will need it to free me from my bonds. I have waited for centuries. And waited and waited. Do you know how boring that can be? But now...
I can't say I have.
You are here.
Or I can.
Just as Meridia foretold.
Can't say that I can. Fuck. Meridia knew we were coming.
The Radiant One knows many things. She knew that one day the city she plunged into Cold Harbor.
Salmon is in the oven? Yum.
Purpose. At first, she thought I would fulfill that prophecy. But I failed. And now, I need your help.
Well, where are you projecting this image from? And we'll come get you.
Fear. I am as alive as you are. Molag Bal has preserved me so that I can endure his endless tortures. His cruelty knows no bounds. I can't slip free of this lightless oubliette, but I have managed to send my projection to meet you.
So, how do I set you free?
I knew you were the one I was waiting for. Molag Bal locked me away for a reason. He fears me. Once you set me free, we can make him regret the day he made us his enemies. You made it this far, just as I had predicted. I am glad to see that my calculations were not in error. Now, if you are ready, we have a prison to break out of.
How did you wind up in here?
I was captured shortly after Meridia pushed her city into this dread realm. This prison relies on darkness. Early on, I almost broke free. Now, Molag Bal shapes the darkness itself to bind me, suppressing my attempts to escape.
And so, what should we do?
Molag Bal has trapped me within a pillar of darkness, infused with his own vile energy, and powered by the light of Meridia. That, however, will be his undoing. The light
I
of
got a
Meridia
headache all of a sudden.
can also banish this darkness. But you have to bring it to me.
We'll be on our way.
To reach me, you must first unlock the prison door. Molag Bal uses crystallized darkness to hold me and suppress my power. Move the crystals from their locations to the prison door, and the way shall be opened for you.
Tiernan remembers seeing him back in his little expedition into the past in Glenumbra when trying to look for Falchu's weakness, but never really got to know more than that he was a king. Who are you exactly?
I am the last Ayleid king. In our ancient language, my name means ruler in dark times. I can imagine no darker time than the end of the Ayleid people.
How have you survived this long?
I am a servant of Meridia, her master tactician and strategist. Between my master's blessings and the time-distorting nature of this dread realm, I am still alive. Consider that your good fortune, for you will never defeat Molag Bal without my help.
Then I'll bring the light of Meridia to you then.
To reach me, you must first unlock the prison door. Molag Bal uses
You motion we kill him? No, we will not kill him.
Power. Move the crystals from their locations to the prison door.
We can't even kill him anyways.
And the way shall be opened for you.
It's not like Morrowind, unfortunately. Unfortunately for you. I love scuffed hitboxes. Rid the last of his malevolent race from this universe. Alright. We'll go grab the life shadow. Oh, I have to go up and around. Fuck. Or down and around.
Enter the garden and collect the life shadow crystal. Then place it on the central dais at the entrance.
This is actually going to be much quicker than with Keemburen. I keep saying that, but it's true. As Keemburen's not a DPS build, he's a tank. And so I lose a considerable amount of damage with him. I should probably make a DPS build for Keemburen at some point in the future, though. So I can swap it for questing and all that. Come on. And yoink. And there we go. Alright, 2 more to go. Place the life shadow. Now we need to go get the mind shadow.
Enter the library and collect the mind shadow crystal. Then place it on the central dais at the entrance.
Can do. Hold on, my mic's a little far. There we go. Okay, my headache is gone. It was like... I don't know. It was like a burst of... I don't know what to call it. But it did not feel good. Just right on past him. Don't mind me. Just coming on through. Motherfucker. Okay, so the essence of darkness can just dispel my shit. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Oh, hey, they're all friendly now. Don't even need to have stealth out here. Go fuck yourself. They only become hostile when you touch them. Just like me. That's the mind shadow.
Enter the frozen alcove and collect the flame shadow crystal.
I really don't want to face Frost Atronach, so we're just gonna... And yoink. Oh. Ow! Oh, hey, it's all fiery now. Fucking wonderful. Stay. Motherfucker! I was not even touching you. Go fuck yourself. My shoulder touched you, or no, my elbow touched you, and then you triggered. Like, fuck off. And Flame Shadow. And now into the King's prison.
Well done, my friend. Now, enter the oubliette and set me free.
The rules that govern the behavior of mobile servants are known as the 701 Edicts. That's a lot of edicts.
Have done well to make it this far. But there is still more to do to set me free. My body is imprisoned within a pillar of darkness, generated by the evolution.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to press the second time. It just takes so long to rotate. Oh my I wish it was instant like the other fucking crystals. Yeah, take your sweet ass time. I don't know if it can go into an angle. Can it go through the tree? That's my question. Can it go through the branch? Yes, it can. I'm stupid. Alright, South 1 is destroyed. Gosh, this is the long one. Ugh. You gonna... No? Ugh.
Freedom at long last. My calculations suggested that you had a slightly better chance to fail rather than to succeed. I suspect, though, that you often beat the odds. Thank you.
That's what I've been told. Are you hurt, mate?
No. A little weary, perhaps, but not injured. My mind remains sharp, however. I suggest we make our escape from this place. It is the only tactically sound option at our disposal.
Let's get out of here, then.
Agreed. Allow me to create a portal to Meridia's city. We can speak there.
He's ginormous. I'm at his shoulders. That is terrible. And he's only limping right now.
This portal leads to the Hollow City. We shall talk again when we are safely inside its walls.
And in we go. Delodill. Imagination. Everything you know. Alright. Fighters Guild Training Grounds. Scordo.
Kill any Ogrim lately? Wouldn't mind bashing a few of their thick skulls myself.
You're looking good. Oh, the groundskeeper. Oh, double dinars again.
The pieces begin to fall into place. With the king's aid, we shall assemble a force worthy of Meridia's blessing.
I have barely set foot within these hallowed walls, and I already feel 1,000 times better. And now that you are here, we can determine our next move against the vile Molag Bal.
Do you have a plan?
I must take stock of our assets and resources. Determine just how much might we can bring to bear. Only then can I develop a strategy that shall allow us to win this war. But forgive me, I wanted to convey that you performed admirably at the tower.
Thank you.
It is good to be back in this ancient city. I need to assess our strengths and weaknesses, determine how best to make our assault against Molag Bal. If we strike before we build up a sufficient force, however, I fear we shall lose this war.
What do you suggest?
The soldiers, the ones who call themselves the Fighters Guild. They seem strong and capable, at least at first glance. I shall speak to their leader at once.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure who's leading the force at this point.
No leader? Well, that is an unacceptable situation. I shall take command of this Fighter Guild force. It is the only logical solution. Talk to those within this building. After I consult with the groundskeeper, I shall join you inside.
Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. I missed the Sky Shard. Up here. We're gonna have to go back. Wait, Cadwell.
Your nagging is becoming more annoying.
Smashing! So glad you could join us. Welcome to the Fighters Guild, which is rather a mundane name, isn't it? Though it is precise. They fight things and they're in a guild. Works rather well, actually, come to think of it.
You found the Fighters Guild members.
Actually, it was Honor who found them. Have you met? We've been together forever. He knows Cold Harbor almost as well as I do.
Your pet found them.
Pish tosh! Honor isn't a pet. He's my faithful steed. He does
Apologies.
mistake the odd wood elf for a tasty treat, but they've been known to do that themselves, haven't they?
Your nagging is becoming more annoying than my persistent
Darian!
rash. We finally have a secure base. To go back outside without a plan is even too foolhardy for me.
You want us to hide behind these walls? To leave our comrades to die while you sip wine and lounge about? You have no honor, knight.
Don't lecture me about honor, elf. You have no idea what I've seen or what I've gone through.
Oi now!
A moment, gentlemen. Postpone your exchange of harsh words long enough to acknowledge our visitor.
Everything we saw out there, it was maddening. There's no way we can win this. There's just no way.
Feels good to be somewhere safe again. I don't know how much longer we would have survived out there. I'm just going to enjoy this quiet time for as long as it lasts.
I refuse to leave our guildmates to rot in the wilds of this wicked place. I don't care about the dangers. How would you feel if it were you still out there? Wouldn't you want us to come and find you?
I would. And we're doing what we can to find the rest.
All this bickering becomes tiresome. While I agree we can't just leave our brothers and sisters out there, Darian's right. We need a plan.
Aye, agreed. And that's the truth. Now I don't know if Osteron was misled or if the king's vision was incorrect. Rainbow of light that she is, the bright one sometimes sends signs and portents that are difficult to understand. But this is what he said. The Abigarlands have a weapon, a powerful relic that will strip the souls from our bodies and fuel a nightmare storm of undeath. He called it the Mortium Vivicus. Apparently our king has already begun to deal with the situation, but should the Lord of Brutality be allowed to make use of this, well, their sacrifice was for naught. Darian!
My apologies for that display. The whole rash comment. Just a figure of speech, of course. So, I suppose you know more about this place than any of us.
He got some from someone.
Drink?
City is a safe haven. A place where everybody can regroup and organize. And so far, we've done what we could to organize who we could find.
A safe haven, eh? I didn't really expect to see cheerful flowers and clear water anywhere in this dark realm. I assumed we were walking into untimely and painful deaths. Glad to see I was wrong this one time.
How did you end up here, Darian? I haven't seen you at all since...
I couldn't let you go off and save the world all by yourself, could I? Not with just these Fighters Guild braggarts. Besides, there was a portal. How could I not step through and see what was on the other side?
Huh. Who's leading this group now?
That's a good question. I heard that Captain Alfari was killed shortly after we were scattered. I was hoping to find another officer here, but no such luck.
Well, I rescued an Ayleid king, and he wants to help assemble our forces.
An Ayleid? I thought they were all, you know, dead. Of course, this is a Daedric prince's plane. I really need to stop being surprised by such revelations. I have a feeling that won't be the strangest thing I find out before this is all over.
Aye, I agree.
Attend me, soldiers. We have a war to win, and time grows short.
What in Ariel's name is this? Who are you?
So that's the last Ayleid, huh? I thought he'd be more dusty. Isn't that what happens when elves get really, really old?
Darian, hold it.
Who's in charge of this group? Step forward and address me. Then allow me to rectify that. I shall lead you. We shall recover your comrades and complete your mission. If that does not work for you, your services are no longer needed.
I don't know who you are, but you aren't Fighters Guild. You have no authority over us.
Do you challenge me, then? Do you want me to kill you to prove my combat prowess to your companions?
I wouldn't necessarily mind seeing that. He is kind of annoying.
How can you expect us to lay down our lives for someone we never met? Trust is earned on the battlefield.
If you want to survive, if you want to win this, you must trust me. Allow me to explain why you need my leadership. We shall work this out. I understand your reservations, but with my leadership, the Fighters Guild will help us win this war.
And there we go.
I do not expect this group to blindly trust me. That would be foolish. I plan to instill them with confidence so that when the others arrive, they will follow me without question.
My apologies for that display.
I refuse to leave our guildmates to rot.
There we go. We have gathered our army. We have gathered our forces.
We have made excellent progress thus far, but there is still so much to do. Continue your efforts to fill this city and strengthen our army. We shall require every ally we can muster if we are to successfully challenge the Lord of Schemes.
Meet me in front of the cathedral when you are ready to launch the attack. Time is no longer on our side.
Alrighty. I need to go grab that last Sky Shard. I completely forgot about it. At least the last Sky Shard for this area. There are like 5 more above us. Up north. But there we go. We have gained much better results now. Fortunately, we don't have the Lamias. Go to the Moonless Walkway Shrine again and go grab that Sky Shard, and then we're going to come back and inspect the city a little bit before I start wrapping up for the night. It's going to be a short stream because I wanted to just get Western Cold Harbor done today. But next weekend, we're going to be finally wrapping up the main quest line on Tiernan. There we go. 5 more Sky Shards to go, and we are good. We will have collected every Sky Shard in Cold Harbor on Tiernan. Back to Delodill. La-di-da-di-da, with no blood to spill. Not his sight on across the sea and a distant land. On his way, la-di-da-di-da, ever reached the sun. Hello.
Faranil seems so at peace here in this city. Maybe she was right all along.
It's one of the... Oh, yeah, it's the Wood Elves.
Everything is so beautiful here. I never thought I'd see anything like it. I think my people are starting to understand how important this decision really was. For all of us.
Well, I'll be. Who knew what we were missing out on all this time?
I think I'm going to have, for this entire little legacy of my characters, the Wood Elf one to be the canon one. But, Tiernan's choice being to not slaughter the eggs to be the biggest factor. Because, he's not a baby killer. Maybe a murderer, but he ain't a child killer. What a way to explain that. What a way to just explain that. Oh, you know what? I actually want to go talk to 2 other people real quickly. Where are they? Is she over here? There is a Khajiit here somewhere. I have to speak with them. Hello.
If the fight reaches these walls, I plan to be ready.
Hi.
I prefer to fight from a distance. The longer, the better. So I'm quite content.
I can't find her. You probably get her after everything. Essentially, you can make another couple happen between a Khajiit and I think it was a Dark Elf? Regardless. Oh, Ugors. Fucking can't even say it. Fuck this.
It feels good just to be able to sit by a warm fire and read again. It's been too long, really. If anything, it's a nice distraction. Takes my mind off everything that went on back at the cliffs.
Mem!
This one apologized for stabbing Julene. She didn't seem to accept it, though. This one thinks she's going to need time to forgive Mim. Mim hopes she knows that what Mim did was for her own good. To save her. Sounds strange, even to Mim, yes?
Aye. Library. Anybody else in here? No, nobody. Okay. Volleyball tour.
It's good to see you live. We didn't make it as far as Tamriel, but at least we're no
hello,
longer
Gun.
trapped by Grexiv.
Hang off.
To see everything so...
I'm almost sorry to be stuck inside these walls. I'd love
Anything
to-
new going on?
As more and more people fill the city, things are constantly changing. I can't keep up with it all. It is an exciting time, though. I just wish the fate of the world didn't hang into balance.
One would hope. Alrighty. But there we go. That's all I am willing to do for today. As, yeah, I just want to finish up Western Cold Harbor. So, the Vestiges saved the Scholars and recovered a Light of Meridia at the Library of Dusk, saved the Fighters Guild from enslavement and gained a Light of Meridia. They decided the fate of Haz Ujif, putting it to rest so it may no longer suffer in this realm and be harvested by Molag Bal. They cleared out the Grotto of Depravity. They cleared out Abaloria. They cleared out the Spurned Peak and saved Stibbins from a almost unfortunate fate that Tiernan wish he had been in. Then they went through the Moonless Walk, siding, well, a majority sided with the Wood Elves, but it was Tiernan's decision to not harm the eggs and instead go after the champion. And then they would finally save the Lightless Oubliette after, or they would save King Dinar from the Lightless Oubliette after gaining entrance because they had convinced the Shadow Walker Council, who is now at our aid. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, low-level scientists, facility guards, and unknown entities of the Universal Equation, contained within EAU Foundation Site 403. Directed and headed by Director Zong of the EAU Foundation, facilitated and ran by his most trusted such as Dr. Helsing, Dr. Noin, and many more. Thank you for coming into the stream tonight. Chat, didn't chat, doesn't matter. Your viewership is just as kind. But I do ask you please follow, because the goal is 200, and we're currently 100 away, and continue that goal upwards. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Guten Tag, guten Tag, guten Morgen, where time may be for you, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for Warframe, doing Old Peace. I would do it Wednesday, but apparently there's an operation happening on Wednesday, and there's some other stuff happening. So I want to do it as soon as possible now, and Wednesday I also have to go to another dentist appointment. So yeah, Tuesday will be State of the K2. No stream Wednesday. Thursday will be Borderlands. And then next weekend, we finish up Cold Harbor on Tiernan, get his soul back, and put a dagger into Molag Bal. But remember, the EAU Foundation fights in the light, so you can die in the dark. Farewell, and good luck. And I'll catch you all tomorrow.